Hey everybody, this is Jesse here at Jesse Lee Strength and Fitness. I just wrapped up a Friday fun run. Basically, I had a couple of hours in which I had some client cancellations, and it is a rest day technically, but I really wanted to just go out and just jog, and without really thinking about too many things, without thinking about too many zones or distances or anything like that. I decided to go over the bridge and into downtown and run around a little bit. A couple of things that I noticed just off the bat, definitely like elevated heart rate. So my cardiovascular fitness is definitely something that I think in the emphasis on the strength training and resting, I definitely think the cardiovascular fitness tends to slide, but I'm trying not to get in too much of a scarcity mindset, meaning like, oh my gosh, I need to add a bunch of cardiovascular in. Because it's going to be, once this kind of training season is done, with the strength training, I'll be back into a little bit of cardiovascular fitness. What I'm finding is the cardiovascular fitness is not as sticky as strength is. And that's okay. I'm just gonna kind of deal with that. I'm gonna still continue to try to do some zone 2 training on Monday. But today, since I had some time, I really wanted to just go fart around and just feel what a run might feel like. And so let me just recap that for you. I walked for about 0.29 miles, and then I did a light jog for 2.64. I initially started out as trying to just keep my heart rate in zone 2, but found it just really difficult to do because I was just kind of like out there moving, and in zone 2 was just really challenging for me to stay in. Especially, I think I was noticing probably I'm going to be out in public, so I was like, God, I don't really want to run that slow. But it was fine. I ended up averaging about a 9.5 minute mile, so it's still slowish, but I was definitely working. And then I cooled down with about 0.21. So I covered about 3.14 miles and about 38 minutes of the workout. So that was pretty fun. And then the mileage was 955, 928, 905 for an average pace of about 930. But I did find that my heart rate was definitely like elevated, like at like zone 5, zone 4, zone 5. So I'm not sure exactly what that is saying. Definitely a bit of the cardiovascular fitness being kind of off, maybe fighting a little bit something, maybe not getting enough proper sleep last night. It's really hard to say. I'm trying not to think about it too much, just in the sense that this is kind of what it is to when you're focusing on strength training, you're not doing as much cardiovascular. It's going to feel a little bit more stress, I think, to do the running. So what I want to do is make sure that I'm not overly stressing, but I'm just stressing just enough on the cardiovascular side because the weights are moving really well. I'm finding that the strength sessions are going really well because I'm backing off on the cardiovascular. So I think I don't have any particular data to support that, but basically the strength tends to kind of like I'm regaining that strength faster, whereas the cardiovascular tends to slide a little bit. So I want to focus primarily on that strength stuff and keep a little bit of dosing just for the whole body fitness of the cardiovascular. So just a real quick fun run today, not too much work, but enough work. Hopefully that won't kind of cut into deeply into my rest day tomorrow and then the strength training day on Sunday. All right, that'll be all, guys. Thanks so much for watching.